It's a Chipotle-Bacon cheeseburger, and this one's for people who like a lot of spice. Always make extra bacon. If you're like me, you're going to steal some bacon and eat a few strips before you build the hamburgers, so you might want to make a couple extra for that. The bacon will go less time, 17 or 18 minutes. Down here, we're getting a cast iron skillet hot for burgers. Screaming hot, medium-high heat. Ground sirloin in the bowl. I've got a few tablespoons of grated onion. Grate the onion directly over the bowl so all the juice falls into the burger itself. Season it liberally with kosher salt, which makes a nice crust on the meat. Coarse black pepper. And I like to add a little garlic to this as well. I always use Worcestershire sauce when I'm cooking with ground beef and ground turkey. Fat splash of Worcestershire. And then, of course, they're called Chipotle burgers. We have to put in Chipotle and Adobo. Chipotle and Adobo, of course, comes in the small cans. They are dried chili peppers in vinegar and spices. I puree the entire can because it's way more than you're gonna need. Put it in a small plastic food storage bag, label it and date it, keep it in the freezer. Next time you need it, just break off a piece, and then you won't throw all the extra in the garbage because you're never gonna use that whole can in one little set of burgers. So a couple of tablespoons of pureed Chipotle and Adobo. And then when you form your patties, remember to make the patties thinner at the center and thicker at the edges for even cooking, and because burgers plump when you cook them. If you don't take the time to make them a little thinner at the center, they'll plump, the center will be underdone, the edges will be overdone, and the burger will look like a flying saucer rather than a delicious hamburger. When you are forming the patties, mix together your ingredients or your spices for the beef, and then form the meat back into one mound. That's so we can score the meat with the side of our hand and divide it into however many portions we're trying to get. That way, when you pull the meat from the bowl, you know you're dealing with the same amount of meat. You don't make 3 giant burgers, then a little burger, then you gotta go rip all the burgers apart. You know what I mean? All right, so we have our smoky Chipotle burgers. I just gave them a nice flip. This is the color I was talking about, this nice crust that you get, and that deep, deep reddish brown color. That comes from cooking it on a flat surface, AKA a cast iron skillet or griddle. Once we flip the burgers, we're gonna top them with some pepper jack cheese. Or smoked cheddar would be good too. Or a slice of each if you want to go really crazy. That's a mighty tasty looking burger. Now every burger needs a special sauce, so we're gonna make one. Little sour cream, instead of relish, chopped pickled jalapeno peppers. Oh yes, Little salt and pepper, of course. And ketchup. And I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna double sauce our burger, a little on the bottom with the patty itself and a little on top. Then we put our patty with 2 slices of our Monterey pepper jack down. Then we're gonna put 3 slices of crispy bacon. So there's bacon in every bite. Bacon's best buddy, lettuce and tomato. Hello, BLT. So then we BLT it, and I like onion, and I'm the boss of this burger, so I'm gonna be BLT and O. And then I'm gonna slather the top with more of our special sauce, and there you go.